Hi, everybody. It's your favorite girl, Elena, here to play your favorite water witch, Remy.
Hi, guys. My name is Kyle. I play Oswald.
Hi, I'm Britton, and I play Michael.
Hi, I'm Allie. I play River, and I will also be your game goddess. Let's get this show started. Okay, so where we left off, we were put on another mission, spoken by our wonderful Dreamweaver, Edmund, who has a nice, soft British voice that you guys very much enjoyed. You guys had to go to Adam and Eve to pick up Johnny. Johnny was one of the smartest people in the Adam and Eve biology program, and our lovely Remy kind of knew him. He was kind of like sheltered guy that was just like, oh, that's cool, you're a thing. Only to find out that Peter wanted to kind of like watch your guys' work with his spies, much like he did on a mission before. Oswald wasn't a part of this. We decided Oswald needed an Oswald and Shade day because Shade's mental health has been kind of in the shitter, and we think that would be cute. So they had a date instead. So it was just River, Michael, Remy trying to get this smart dude. So they found him. Remy had a talk with a hot mutant that became increasingly unhot the more he spoke. And then you guys drove off. And Peter's giant fucking shadow hands ripped apart the fucking car and took Johnny away. Only, just a few moments before he got off the phone with River in the actual car. It was kind of a shit move. Now we're back at Adam and Eve. Remy is running toward the science lab, I can only assume. But we're not going to start there. Nah, we're going to start with Oswald. So, we'll do an hour before all of this happened, back in the Lancaster Manor. Shade and Oswald are cuddling on the couch. It's like warm and toasty in there. They're covered by a blanket and watching a movie. It's really cute. I say they're watching a stupid movie. Like, I don't know, let's say...
No, I got this. They're gonna,
They're
gonna be watching the, at this time, historical movie called Velocipaster.
Okay.
About a pastor that can turn into a velociraptor.
Yes.
Crazy.
And yes, for everybody listening, it's a real movie.
Can confirm.
I've seen it 3 times, and it's amazing every time.
It's just as terrible as however you would think it is.
But it's good kind of bad, you know what I mean?
It's one of those sci-fi horror movies.
Sharknado type bad
movie.
So Shade is right now cuddled up into you, Oswald, and she goes, I don't so he's a pastor, but he can turn into a dinosaur? I'm confused.
Yeah, so what happened was he went into the woods, called it China, and then found this random Chinese girl and then got scratched by a claw. There's a lot behind it, all right? I've seen this movie a few times.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's really hard to follow, I guess. I'm why would you call the woods China, for one? Are Chinese known for their woods?
Low budget, I would guess.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, I would question some of the choices then that's going on here.
Just out of character. I just remembered my favorite quote. He did actually go into the woods, and that's where they called it China when they were filming. But my favorite thing that he says is he's walking through the woods, minding his own business, and then he's just looking out pensively into the distance, and he says, "Wow, China is east."
What was this movie, Kyle?
Who wrote this? Was this written by a 2-year-old?
No,
I think it was
maybe.
written by like a 15-year-old kid.
He's just sitting there, hands on his hips, like in a dad pose, like, wow, China is east.
So the Shade, by the way, is just pulling snacks out of your snack dimension, by the way, so that you guys don't have to move off the couch.
That's absolutely fine. She has the correct permissions to do so.
Okay, so before the others left, they did tell you, hey, we're going to Adam and Eve, just enjoy yourself. We don't want to bother you guys. You look comfy. And you were kind of just like, great. So you know where the others are. You know what's kind of going on. You heard a little bit of the conversation that happened between the others and Edmund. So about like an hour goes by into watching this movie. You've watched like maybe 2 other movies today, by the way. You've been having like a weird movie marathon with Shade. And all of a sudden you get a little like vibration on your phone, because we've now all been granted phones again. We now have that luxury. And it's like 1, so you know there's one message, and there's another one. So you know there's another message, and another message, and another message, and then another message. Like, they just keep coming up now. So, are you gonna look at your phone?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, so the first message was, got Johnny, on our way back now.
Cool.
SOS. Peter bad. Car destroyed. SOS. These are all from River. Still at Adam and Eve. Remy's running. Come here now. Oswald. Here's in quick succession.
I'm just looking at all this and I'm like, really shouldn't have let the new guy drive.
The new guy didn't drive. It was River.
Not that I know that.
Oh, you would know it was River. River wouldn't allow anybody else to touch the car other than, like, Zach.
Fair.
Well, maybe Michael. Maybe Michael, but, like, not really. So, do you tell Shade what's going on? Or are you just like...
Yeah, I mean, I show her the phone screen and I'm like, do you want to go?
Shade's like, I don't think we have a choice.
I mean, we do, but I kind of like these people, I guess.
Yeah, they are like your best friends and family. I say we go and see what's going on.
Fine.
Okay, let's go get a car from Zach. Zach is still there, by the way. The other 3 went there by themselves with no other NPCs. So all of your NPCs are there. Oswald has full pick of all the NPCs.
Who all is there? Like,
Everyone. You have Rodney, you have Celeste, you have Shade, you have Zach, you have Barnabas, you have literally all of them. You have Ari and Jordan, you have Shane.
I guess like Oswald's gonna get over it. Is there like an intercom system?
Let's roll.
You should definitely take the twins.
No.
Tell the
Oh
twins
yeah,
their mother
the
is
twins
in
are
danger.
there too. The stupid little twins that
Tell the
Remy
twins
is
their mother is in
mothering.
danger.
My children, thank you very much.
I rolled a 9 on intercom system, so I'm gonna say no, there isn't an intercom system that's set up in the Lancaster Manor quite yet.
Is there like a way that I can like contact everybody here at once?
You have the computer servers in the other room that can send a mass text to everybody, and everybody does have communicators implanted in them.
Okay, so I go over to that computer and I type in everybody in trouble, apparently. Anybody who wants to come save them, help, like, meet at the at the garage.
You immediately,
And then
you immediately get a message from Celeste saying, "Who is everybody?"
Anybody who's not here.
Okay, there's like 2 scouting teams that are in 2 different directions, and then there's your general team. Are we talking about your general team right now, or the 2 scouting teams that are in 2 different directions?
I mean, which one was in trouble?
Who's gone right now, Oswald?
You're confusing the fuck out of me right now.
Kyle, your team is gone and they are in trouble.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to be like, yeah, let's
and you're
go
not
save
telling
them.
you're not saying that to Celeste at all. You're saying everybody's in trouble. Who is everybody?
Everybody who's not here. That's what I said.
There's 2 scouting teams that are gone and then your team. So who's not here? Use their names like a person.
I don't remember the name of everybody who's not here.
You don't remember Remy, River, and Michael.
I remember those 3, but I don't know
Those
anybody.
are
I
the
don't
3
remember
you
anybody else.
Who's your main team? Who's Oswald's main team? It's always been Remy and River and now a Michael.
Okay, so I say that.
Are you sure it wasn't Albus and Bebo and
Samwise?
Ding Dong and Samwise?
These are all like canonical characters now. I want you to know that.
honestly, if there was a fucking canonical character named Bebo, I would die.
It's one of the mutants we
Michael,
brought back.
I need to ask you a question. Is Frank with you or is Frank in the? Because we never discussed if Frank came with you on that mission.
Frank is with us.
Okay. Okay. Frank's freaking out. So, when Oswald sends that message saying River, Remy, and Michael, she then goes, "Oh shit," and goes, "What did they do now? Because it's always us." It's never anybody else. It's always us.
Not our fault. The old god set this up this way.
Yeah, well, I can't fix that. Now we're the main characters.
We didn't ask for this.
And I guess Celeste is now getting a small team together, so you don't have to deal with it, Michael. Not Michael, Oswald. Michael doesn't have to deal with it either. He's in the mist.
Nope. I am stuck in a car. Stuck on the car.
So, how are you getting there, Oswald? You going into the garage and getting a vehicle and having Shade drive it? Because we all know how well Oswald is with vehicles.
Yes.
Okay. Let me roll vehicles for Shade.
I do have one question, though. Is
What?
Bebo there?
No.
Damn.
I was really hoping the super powerful Bebo would be there to save everyone.
Bebo, who has god powers.
Yeah. Resident god.
I need merch now that says Bebo, ultimate god status.
Okay, Shade got an 18 on her vehicles, so she doesn't get there quick. She gets there at like a steady pace. But Oswald, when you do get there, you do notice like there is like a flame, almost like smoke of like a car. Like it's not like everywhere. It's just like in one area. And you are at Adam and Eve University. And now we switch back to the others. Remy, you were running toward the building. I don't know exactly what you were running towards.
Towards the lab that he was in case he would have taken him back there.
Okay. So you reach
double check the scene.
Yeah, so you go back there. It's a quiet lab room. There's like some stuff that's been like technically like enhanced, enabled. Like you can see stuff that's been like rigged, but like they're better because Johnny was super smart and would just rig up stuff, and that's how he was working, along with like all of the top-notch equipment that was at Adam and Eve. So I am going to do some sad news because this was a thing that happened. You
Do
guys
not tell me Bebo died.
No, Bebo did that. There was a testing animal named Bebo in the back of the car when it was ripped in half, guys.
Bebo!
I didn't know gods could die, but I guess we have to have a vigil now.
Viking funeral. It's what he would have wanted.
There was a rabbit. They named it. Johnny named it Bebo.
He couldn't control his powers, but he was almost there.
So all those animals that were in the testing area were kind of compromised. Like they're not there anymore. Everything's really, really quiet.
They're unalive.
They're unalive. Unfortunately, I took a page out of Britain's book of "Kill the Animals" to make trauma.
Oh, good.
You missed the whole thing.
Britain, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Don't
Britain's
have
answer.
a familiar in Britain's campaigns. That's all I've learned.
Answer this question, Britain. Are you a serial killer?
No.
This is a sign Jeffrey Dahmer liked to kill animals.
So did Dexter Morgan.
Yeah. Are you?
Yeah, but he was a serial killer, though.
Are you a serial unalive person?
No.
Okay, sure.
Wow. Ouch. Kind of hurts my feelings there, Elena.
Well, listen, I'm not the one who just randomly kills animals.
No.
He builds up. He builds up.
I let him live for a while, and then I off him at the most opportune time.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Remind me to never be a ranger in your campaigns.
Oh god. So yeah, all those testing animals were ripped out of the sky. I'm not going to say whether they lived or died, but we were pretty high in the air, guys. And,
Bebo will show up in the very last episode, and we're just going to be like, oh, he's ascended. He is Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ superstar.
It was Bebo all along.
So at that moment, River is kind of following you guys in, and Oswald, you landed with Shade. Michael, would you have followed the girls in, or would you have stayed by the car?
I'm following them in.
Okay.
Loaded
with murderous
gun.
intentions.
So,
I would like to say, by the way, I did bring the twins.
Oh, God.
Because I told them their mother was in trouble and I was going to help. And they just kind of like stashed themselves in the trunk.
Yes!
And you just hear them like quietly giggling from the trunk.
I feel like so I have an entire thing for like my files, as you guys know, are for like all the character sheets are like filed away very organized.
Mm-hmm.
Part of me wants to put Kimmy and Claudia in the main NPCs area now.
Please.
Okay.
Just don't be like Brittany and kill them off.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do that.
Those are very old. Oh, are we snowing?
Even though they're like 200 years old.
Yeah, they are ancient. So Oswald, you land with Shade and the cannibal twins.
They stashed themselves in the trunk. I didn't do anything about that.
Okay. Are you going to try and get on the communicator to find out where they are, where the friendos are?
Is it just a communicator, or is there like a GPS function?
Roll a d20 for me.
That's a 19.
That's the first roll of 2022, friends.
That's not the first roll.
I did that on my fancy red and gold dice.
I did a few rolls.
The first player roll. Sorry.
The first player roll.
Sorry. Let me rephrase.
So yes, there is a GPS function on the thing. You rolled high enough to get that GPS function. So yes, if you do want to do like an Apple Map thing where it pings you exactly where your friends are, find my location, if you will.
Find my friends.
Yeah, I'll do that. Can we make it like the Snapchat map, though?
Yes, please.
Yes, it's got like a really shitty little Bitmoji about
yes.
every single one.
It looks exactly like our
chibi photos.
Our icon. Yeah, it looks exactly like our chibi icon.
Once again,
yes.
Thank you to @SarahGarrett for making those.
Perfect. Yeah, she did a great job.
Yeah, so
you can see those in our Discord, which is in our link tree.
It is. Wow, Kyle, you know how to do things. Yeah, so while you're following that, Michael, I need you to
oh God.
Give me a roll, because are you using any of your abilities right now? Are they on at all? Your sonar on.
Yeah, I got my see if there's any danger close by.
Okay.
That one. The survival sense.
Yep. I'm just reading it real fast. Sorry. Animals. Roll that for me. Roll your animal senses for me.
My animal senses?
Yeah, because you're doing the survival sense, yeah, so you can see if anything's around.
So +5? Or +15?
That would be +15.
Cool.
Because it's the total that you're looking at.
That will be a, what is that, 25? With that? Yeah.
So, you notice that there's, like, a weird, like, you can feel it, like, in your bones, like, you're with your head that's mapping out basically the entire building. There's not a human soul anywhere, but you're noticing something, like, kind of deeper in the pipes. There's,
Bebo.
like... There's, like... It kind of has more of, like, a stomping motion than, like, human footsteps would have. And next to it, there's, like, a weird wiggling thing that's obviously following it. And it just, you can hear it, like, almost, like, getting closer and closer and almost moving up into the pipes of Adam and Eve.
Hold on. Okay, weird thing following us. Got it.
Okay.
I will alert Remy.
Are you going to explain to Remy what you're kind of seeing?
Kinda, yeah.
In the best of Michael's ability. Can I hear how Michael would explain this to Remy?
Yeah, it's gonna be real simple. There's something in the pipes.
Something in the pipe. Well, that doesn't give me much to go on. Is it something, I don't know, like...
Something supernatural. How about that?
Something supernatural. Yeah, that really narrows it down here, Einstein. Is it something with water? Is it something with mass?
You can tell by the way, Michael, you can tell one of them is walking on all fours.
It's Bebo.
It's not fucking Bebo.
It's obviously gonna be Bebo. you opened a can of worms by not shutting down Bebo immediately, so now Bebo is canon, and he exists in the world.
I encourage my chaos demons.
I swear to God, if I start a Bebo cult, I'm putting it on my resume. I'm already a curator of a milk cult. I can be a Bebo cult too.
I'll join the Bebo cult. That sounds
Thank
fun.
you. If you would like to join the Bebo cult, please at me.
Do not at dice_drop about this.
No, definitely
me.
at dice_drop. Definitely
Ask
about this Bebo
specifically
cult.
me about your Bebo cult needs.
Oh my god.
Annoy Allie with it and post about Bebo. I dare all of you.
Bebo.
Bebo.
She's already got the voice, okay?
That's fucking Legends of Tomorrow, though. We're gonna get fucking sued.
We are.
You just had a whole talk about
We're gonna get cease
Velocipaster.
and desist. We're gonna get fucking
Yeah, but
cease and desist.
Velocipaster's so niche, nobody's gonna give a shit.
Bebo.
Watch, we're gonna get a cease and desist. Who even did Velocipaster? Hold on.
I just said we're gonna get a cease and desist. No one listened to me because I'm the game goddess now. Fuck all of you.
I'm sorry. You let me improv, and that was your fault.
How did this get us 60% on Rotten Tomatoes?
Because it's so bad, it's good.
And a 70% audio score. Or audience score.
Okay. Let Allie go back to what she was doing.
I forgot what I was fucking doing.
You were like trying to describe to me like that it was crawling on all fours. And
Yes,
then
it's on all
I
fours.
have an idea. I have an idea with this. When he says there's something in the pipes, Remy, do you not fuck with your water a bit? You might be able to fuck around and find out. I don't
that's
know.
what I was gonna do. I was like, okay. So I'm gonna say to Michael. Do you want me to investigate this shit, or do you want me to pull this out?
Let's investigate it first before we try anything too drastic.
Okay, I make myself into a water gucky puddle, and then I go into the sewer pipes.
That's disgusting. He's gonna point down to the thing and he goes, "That's disgusting," but all right.
All right. So Remy, on your trek down into the pipes, about halfway there, you see a tail, and it has scales on it.
What?
And next to it,
This isn't Bebo.
looks like. Next to I'm gonna fucking kill you. Next to it is
my scales.
is kind of like a white pink pearlescent sort of like long noodle looking thing. And
You really shouldn't have turned into a puddle.
they're just like slowly going along.
I instinctually start going as fast as I fucking can towards it.
You notice something about the thing that's on all fours with the giant tail. It's definitely grown since the last time you've seen it. It's
I
almost
don't
like,
care. It's been so long that Remy instinctually forgets that she's terrified of lizards.
Well, they don't know your power yet, Remy, so they're just gonna see
But
a
they
weird...
can catch my vibe.
Yes. Not only have they grown in size, but they have the ability to sense vibes now. Jiro's just gonna be like,
This is gonna be a live check.
vibe.
Vibe check.
I'm gonna bring Jiro with me on every fucking mission now, and then it's gonna be like, I don't like the vibe of this place.
I fucking hate both of you so fucking much. So, Pearl crit on her vibe check.
Yes!
Oh, great. Now we're gonna get sued by the Adventure Zone.
They don't own the copyrights to vibe check.
No, but...
So, Pearl sees this, sentient blob of water that seems to look like it's following them. and you can't understand her, but you can tell she like
Is she like
kind
a
of
dog
gets-
who's like wagging her tail? Almost like.
no, like her tail kind of like curls up a little bit.
No,
and
but
she,
you know what I mean?
it-
Like that kind of like demeanor, like a dog who's wagging their tail.
You can tell that she understands who you are. But she like pokes at Jira with the end of her tail, and Jira kind of like does like a side eye to her, and then looks at the water, and then looks at her, and then what Pearl does is she kind of like gets on top of Jira, kind of like she's using him as a steed.
Oh my god.
I mean, he can probably move faster than she can.
And now they're just gonna follow you, Remy. So where are you going, my love?
I'm leading them back down the pipe to where we were.
Okay, they follow you. Oswald, you're out of the car with the Terror Twins, and you're doing the Find My Friends thing and just going to where they are, right?
Pretty much, yeah. Do I get like the mental sense of my
You
beloved
can
lizard?
feel
Are
something
they-
tickling.
Is he
You can feel
connected?
something tickling.
Is he connected to our comms chat?
Yeah, he is. He can
So
talk
he's
at any
hearing-
time.
So he's hearing everything, but I can't speak because I'm a puddle.
I think I want to do a thing like, okay, I want to do a funny thing where like Oswald's kind of dumb, right?
He has his moments.
Okay, I
I
haven't
want to do a funny
this.
thing where he doesn't know that the comms are open right now from his end.
Okay.
So he's just
That's
kind of
fair.
like skulking around like, hold on, guys, I think they're over here.
You
Follow me
just
this
see-
way and shit like that.
You just see Remy like going all over the place.
You guys can absolutely hear this through your comms.
Well, what you see, like, in your comms, by the way, Oswald, is fucking Michael and River just staying in their spot, and you just see Remy literally just, like, going around the entire fucking, like, pipe system. Hey, you there, listener. This is Allie, you know, from that podcast that you're listening to right now. Well, if you're listening to us, you must be really into or interested in tabletop role-playing games. Well, from the makers and publishers of games like Mutants and Masterminds, that's the one that we play, Blue Rose, Dragon Age RPG, Fantasy Age RPG, and many more, Green Ronin Publishing and Dice Drop Evolution would like to give back to you all. So stock up and pick up some new games at greenronin.com and use the code DICEDROP at checkout to help save you some money. Again, that is greenronin.com and the code is DICEDROP at checkout. Have fun, friends.
You've just finished your masterpiece and are ready to unleash it onto the world as soon as possible in its most raw, untouched form. It's absolutely incredible. But wait, it's riddled with glaring grammatical gaffes, and you have no idea about how to make it stand out among a galaxy of other games. Let me, Amber, at Space Jamber Wordcrafting, abduct your work at thespacejamber.cool. With 5 years of professional editing, copywriting, and social media marketing experience, I'm laser focused on making your games, books, and more out of this world. My constellation of clients include Penny for a Tale, The Wanderer's Tome, and even Fat Magic. So you know you're guaranteed a quality result. Again, contact me, Amber, at Space Jamber Wordcrafting for a free consultation at thespacejamber.cool. That's thespacejamber.cool.
A story of monsters, mystery, and myth, and the 4 adventurers who have banded together as heroes and as friends.
And then he hears Val's voice from above, and then he basically feels better.
Who come together to make the world a little safer for their fellow mortals. large creatures.
Hody!
Yeah. We can't put Hody in danger.
Well, I guess it's hero time. Reckless Attack is a weekly, collaboratively built and character-driven D&D 5th edition actual play podcast. Join us at our table as we explore a homebrew fantasy world whose future is built on the mistakes of the past. A story of ultra giants and saints, legends and rediscovery, and stacks of frogs.
Checkers is building his own Ewok village.
Check us out at recklessattack.com or wherever you listen to podcasts.
She's over there, and then 2 seconds later, now she's all the way down there, and you're just
Me and
running
Faye are
around
just
in
looking at it
circles.
like, why?
You're just running around in circles.
So,
I'm
yeah.
being called so many kinds of evil on Twitter.
I don't know what for, but sure.
Oh, if you've seen Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, you
Nope.
would know.
I have never.
Well, you should
So,
watch it and be as depressed as everyone else.
You start
Specifically,
hearing
episode 9.
Oswald, as you get closer and as Remy gets closer with the long lost lizards.
I like that alliteration. That was nice.
So when everyone starts kind of like honing in on this one spot, Oswald, you start hearing, "Hurry up! Hurry up! You can't lose her! You are a big idiot!" Earl, shut up!
I love the
I
new
am
voices.
following.
I love the new voices.
I am following.
I feel like
Vanessa,
Jira's
I
like
am a
Doug
material
from Up.
girl.
Is Jira like Doug from Up?
Yes.
No,
I am
hear
following.
me out. Kyle,
He
Vanessa,
is not Freddy
I
Fazbear.
am
Do
a
not.
material girl.
He is not Freddy Fazbear.
Why not?
No, I would say he's more.
superstar.
No, it sounds more like he's like Carl from Up. You know, like old man energy.
Oh,
Good.
absolutely. Well, no, I feel like Pearl would be closer to Doug, and then
So-
Jiro would just be like done with everything at this point.
Exactly, he's Carl.
So does Oswald like maybe pick up his pace when he starts like hearing that?
Oh, absolutely.
So you get into the spot and River goes, "It took you fucking long enough."
Immediately run past.
Okay,
Ignored.
that's nice. You come out, so Remy comes out of the grate that goes into the sewer system. There is a bigger grate in this area because it is a science lab that goes to the sewer system for like, emergency purposes or cleanup purposes. And suddenly you hear a bang, bang, bang coming from the sewers, and this giant fucking water dragon just lifts up this giant sewer grate, and Oswald sees Jira basically the size of an alligator.
I was hoping for the size of a school bus.
No,
Darn.
no, he is the size of a full alligator, like a
full
large
alligator. Okay, hold
a
on.
full boy, a big chunky boy from Florida, which
that's
is no
fucking
longer a
huge.
thing.
I'm trying to look up. Let's
That's like,
see.
it can be 14 feet long.
15 actually. So
And
15 foot long boy.
he looks at you and goes, "Oswald," and that's all he
run
says.
up and like just jump on and hug.
Pearl kind of stayed the same size. You can see she hasn't grown as much, but as soon as you hug on Jira, she like curls around you and wraps around like your torso, almost like a hug.
Perfect.
And she goes, "Oswald, I missed you.
Perfect.
There was a fire, and then we just sort of were like, oh no, this seems bad. And so we went down. We thought down was a good plan, but then we couldn't figure out how to not be down. And we got lost. We're
How
sorry.
long has it been that you guys have been lost?
we don't understand time.
That's fair.
It's been like what in game approximately because we had that
It's been almost a
like
year and a half.
it's been like almost
a year and a half.
It's been like a little bit. Well, think about it. We had those 8 months when we were in the dreamscape, and how long has it been since we've exited the dreamscape?
So what had happened was
we had a 3-week time skip after we got River.
Yep.
So that's almost a month.
And then we had a 3-month time skip after you got River, so you guys could build up your strength.
Yeah, so it's like a little bit over a year.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just thinking, in actuality, how long it's been. For them, It's been in lizard years, 5 years.
It's been a while, and because I'm not really sure, I didn't do my research on water dragons, but normally reptiles or things of that nature grow to their environment. So because Jira was in the sewer, which was much bigger than his normal environment, he grew to alligator size. But also there's the Eden's sewer system probably has some weird shit in it, chemicals wise, whatever. That could have probably helped his growth also. And because Pearl was able to slither on walls and everything, that kind of kept her out of any toxic water.
Fair enough.
World building.
I feel like we're just gonna be sitting. I'm definitely sitting on the ground now, just catching up with them.
Is Oswald crying?
A little bit.
I imagine the three of us are all crying in a circle and having Oswald translate everything.
Pearl
Michael is
then
not.
wraps
He's turning around. He's like,
You
what the
are
fuck
very
is this?"
confused. Michael is very confused. There is now a giant fucking lizard in a lab and a snake. Pearl and Jira look down at your nubbin, by the way, Oswald, and goes, Oswald, what had happened? There was hand there. Now there's no longer that appendage.
Yeah, a cannibal decided to eat my hand, but I killed him. So
that seems unfortunate.
It was not fun, but again, I killed him, so we're good.
Pearl just kind of goes Oswald, this means I can go on missions. I can be your hand. And then this sort of wraps around your arm.
Oh my God,
and she's
please.
I am the hand.
Oh my God, please.
I hold out my pearl hand for I would say that I hold it out to Remy for a handshake. I'm put her there.
So instead of doing that, I do what I normally do with my dog Sophie. I go right in between her eyes and I give her little scritches.
Pearl enjoys that. Pearl can't purr because she's a snake, but she would if she was a cat.
She flicks out her tongue and tickles my hand.
Yeah. She's happy to see you. She's happy to see everybody.
And I turn to Michael and I go, "Oh, BT Dubs, these are our mascots." I go back to Scritch and Pearl.
Yeah, I've had these guys since they were I don't know, basically freshly hatched, and lost them before we went into the dreamscape. And
there was some asshole of a god.
Gotcha. Okay. He's
Yeah,
just gonna slowly nod his head.
I look at the two reptiles
hope
and I'm
that you are
say hi to
not-
the new guy.
We hope that you are not afraid of lizards, although it does seem like Jira is a lot bigger than when he started.
Jira was, I think he was
He was 4 feet.
yeah, he was around, I think he was 3 feet. But
And
he
now
was around that.
The average
before.
alligator is 6 to 10 feet.
Well, I'm going with the larger end because that's cooler. So 15
Yeah,
feet.
no, he is the chonkiest.
He is
of,
the biggest of alligators.
except he is a water dragon and not an alligator.
I know, but he's also an
I feel
alligator.
like Remy's just puppy talking to Jira. And Jira's like,
she's
like, "What the fuck?"
What a good boy.
Jira's like, I don't hate this.
And then just throw some
She
water
hated
at him.
me.
Just throw some water at him. What a good boy. Catch the snack. Catch the snack.
Michael's
So
gonna
what-
look very confused.
River's like, okay, rundown. This is basically what happened. Okay, hear me out. So those were always Oswald's pets. They were always with us, right? Like 10 out of 10, like great animals.
Right when she says that, Oswald's sitting on the ground with Pearl on his head, like curled up like usual. And Jira, he's just like petting. He's just like petting Jira.
And then you see like that happening, and then Chibi Remy comes in and goes, "She's a hat," and then fades out.
Remy did not like said reptiles, but as you see, they have now grown.
I cover Jira's ears and I go, "Shh, not in front of the babies."
As you see, that has changed drastically. So are we gonna talk about what happened with Johnny? I know, like, this is like a good moment. Like, yay, we have Jira and Pearl back. That's fucking fantastic. I'm so happy. They're gonna be amazing in like the future. However, we did lose a very smart scientist to a very evil man who we thought was on our side for about 10 minutes.
I never thought that, first off.
Okay, well, I didn't really, like, he was supposed to technically be. I don't know, we were doing shit for him, but, like, we weren't trusting it. It was a very foggy situation.
So why don't we go back to our manor-based thing, whatever you all want to call it.
Right as you say that, like a team of like 20 of the people in Revolution like come out and they like go into like with the lab where you guys are, and they're like, what was the problem? Why is there half of a car? And Celeste is just like, why are there giant lizards on the floor? Oswald called an SOS to literally everybody in the hideout.
And then you just see all of three of us just playing with reptiles, and then we go, "We found the babies!"
Okay, where's Johnny?
Taken.
Where's Johnny?
That was the joke the entire fucking episode, Kyle. Yeah, but he's not supposed to be taken. You were supposed to get him for Peter, that asshole. What exactly happened?
Car? Did you
I
see
saw the car on the way in. That's why I'm stressed. What the fuck is going on?
Well, do you think any of us have that power?
Have what power? I'm very confused.
That type of power to rip apart a car.
I mean, you can do a giant shield. I don't know what the fuck I don't know how much control you have on your powers.
Not
to
like
be fair,
that.
I can turn into 30 feet. Now, I could probably rip apart a car.
Yes, but you were at home and you called the SOS.
Rip apart a car.
Oh my god. Why are we here? What exactly happened?
I'm gonna look over to Remy.
Remy, you want to dictate what happened to Celeste?
Why do I always gotta do these recaps?
Because it's very funny every time. It's never not been funny.
Okay. Going back a page. So essentially, we ended up finding out that all that stuff that we needed for River was essentially all in her DNA and her RNA, and it's all built into that. So then we decided,
okay,
hey,
wait. Why are we talking about River? This isn't about River.
Listen, it's all a part of the plot.
No, this is seriously has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
Yes, it does.
This is like back for like 3 months ago. Yes, we're talking about Peter. We're not talking about Astoria.
Yes, it does. Because if you listen properly and let me finish.
I don't believe anything you're saying right now. I think you're just going into your mind palace. Are you even shocked?
That her DNA and in her RNA is a neutralizing gene that can stop powers. Meanwhile,
River's looking at her hand.
I'm doing like the like your arms up and down hand motion. Like,
yeah, River's just staring at her hands, confused. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Meanwhile, Johnny has been working on a way to bring forward powers into normal people. You see where I'm going? If you reverse engineer River's neutralizing gene and put it, and then she like demonstrates putting something into a box into Johnny's idea, that can cause all sorts of things to happen. So we were bamboozled by Edmund, Mr. Soft Voice, into a false sense of security. And so Peter decided to come and take Johnny into his own devices. So now he's got a super genius. He's got the information with all of River's DNA, and basically he's gonna create mutants at his own free will. Now do you understand why I had to connect the dots? And then you see Charlie meme of like all of like the red lines and everything is connected.
Your children come up and go, "Mommy!" And, they
and then she like chibi hand smushes them down. Not now, children. Mommy's working.
So Celesta's just staring at you, and she's like,
"Isn't that the like chalkboard that I randomly like came up with and have everything tied together?" And it's like you can tell that like Remy's on such a thin thread.
Yeah, okay. So Celeste is like, okay. All right. That doesn't sound great. And behind her, you see like almost the shadows that you guys saw right before the other, like, not Dreamweavers really, but other mutants left.
Atlas.
No, it's not Atlas.
No. Okay.
You see the blonde guy that you were talking to before pop up again. And he sees everybody in the room and just like whistles and goes, "Y'all been busy. Hey.
Catch that hoe!" And then I start running up to him and try to tackle him.
So, he actually has electricity powers, Remy. So, he's able to basically conduct the electricity to just like hit you and kind of stall you in your spot.
Edmund has electricity powers.
It's not Edmund. It's not fucking Edmund.
Okay, so then recount. I thought it was Edmund. So recount.
No.
I didn't do any of that.
There was a hot guy that was blonde and had blue eyes that was talking to you outside that you were like, "Oh, he's hot," and then he started talking. You were like, he was no longer hot.
When did that happen?
It was in Mappy's episode.
Really?
Yep. Because he was kind of just like, he was stalling for time with you just to be, because you guys were like, "Why the fuck are you here?" And he was just like, "I just want to see what happens."
I did not write any of that down.
Well,
I thought it was Edmund.
Nope, was not Edmund.
But Edmund is beautiful British boy, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Edmund is beautiful.
Yeah,
British
I never
boy.
wrote down the other dude. I think I assumed it was Edmund.
So, he kind of pops out. He has their evolution cloak on, and he goes, "Hi."
Oh, I'm staring daggers at this motherfucker.
You realize the whole Peter thing was just to, like, prove that he can make you guys do shit. That's cute. So, you guys are gonna join us now, right? Because you realize there's no real point to this. Everyone's just sort of looking at him.
I'm definitely like riding on Jira as if he was like a battle steed.
So, he's just like, "Before anybody wastes any energy or any of their powers, I do want you to know that this obviously is not my real form. This is an illusion. Just thought I'd let you know because I wouldn't want you to actually waste your energy."
With what?
I have a pistol with me.
Oh, that's right.
So do you shoot him?
Yes!
So as you shoot him, it just like hits one of the TVs on the other wall, and the illusion like bellows and then puts him like back to where he was. He's just like, well, now you just like lost a pistol. Now you just lost a bullet.
I was just testing.
That was kind of a waste. Just like those are expensive.
Really.
I lean over to Michael and I go, "You easily could have just thrown a rock." And
So he like, anyways, this guy, he hasn't given his name yet, and he's just like sitting there coolly, and he's just like, I mean, there's going to be a lot more happening, guys. Like, things are about to get a lot bigger, so it'd just be easier if you just come to our side. I mean, you already have like a huge amount of people, and that would just be amazing. So like, we could just put our causes together. Yeah, I was sent as the liaison.
Standing there shaking my head like, no, fuck you, dude.
I mean, you don't. He looks over you and he's just like, I've read your file. You like his story as much as everybody else. Come on.
And I'm starting to like you less and less as well.
Yeah. Sometimes people like me, sometimes people don't. I would say you have probably maybe 45 minutes to an hour to think on it. I'm gonna go, but Edmund will give you a call at home. Have fun with your lizards, I guess. And he just sort of sinks back into the floor.
Can I try and like, I don't know. I just want to stomp on the ground where he goes back into the floor.
Yeah, so you guys, have you guys played Kingdom Hearts?
Yes.
So you know Heartless, how they like sink into the floor and then pop up and everything?
Mm-hmm.
It's a very similar motion.
Oh, okay.
And so everyone's really quiet and just staring at each other. And Celeste looks over at the giant fucking lizard that Oswald's on top of. And she goes, what is happening?
Long story short, they're my pets from a long time ago. Lost them, found them, they big now.
No, not your lizards. Who the fuck was that? Does anybody know?
Very
bad
person.
I guess let's go home and get out of here because this seems weird. I don't like it. I don't like the vibe that's going on here. I had a vibe check and it was like a -1. Yeah, let's go home. I don't know how we're going to get the lizards home.
We can just come back, I guess. We can. Me and Oswald can stay here.
I mean, that seems like a lot of work.
If we were able to fit 8 people into one car, we can fit everyone into this car.
I mean, we have several vehicles. It's just like, it's like an alligator-sized, like, giant lizard. That's all I'm saying.
I think he'll fit if he curls up in the back seat.
In your head, Oswald, Jira goes, we could make it back before them.
Huh?
I'm very curious to see how this works.
I'm confused.
I say that out loud and then I relay what he said to the others.
So he starts walking outside very lightly. Like he's just doing his own leisurely walk as
it's like lumbering outside.
Yeah. And he goes, you know, they put weird things in the sewers nowadays, Oswald. Like things that shouldn't be put down drains, which is another reason why I think I grew.
Is this like a I can ride on your back situation?
No. All of a sudden, you feel like a rumbling as you're still on Jira's back. Pearl on your head. Pearl's like sleeping. She's like, I've seen this party trick. I'm over it. And Kyle, you've seen Godzilla.
Yeah.
Does he do a little poof? of fire? Just a little piece?
Jira grows to the size of a Godzilla.
You have a Godzilla now!
Wonderful.
And Jira starts walking toward Lancaster Manor, and the way that you say is where it is, because it is not where it used to be. And
So I'm just directing him.
yeah, you're directing Godzilla.
Cool.
And he goes, "Now, Oswald, this trick I cannot do a lot. It takes a lot of energy out of me. So know that you cannot overpower everything with me, and piss off your god. Thank you."
I just want everyone to look at the GIF I posted in Discord real quick.
I turned off my Discord so I wasn't getting bleeped every 5 seconds. Which, Kyle, I did speak to you about this because I did ask you, what do you want for Oswald? And you were just like, I just want a Godzilla.
I mean, look, man, I'm not a Godzilla fanatic or anything, but...
So, if I don't
Actually,
make
this
my...
is more accurate for Jira.
So, yeah, I'm going to tell you this mechanic now, Kyle, so if you want to make a note in your character sheet, you can, so you don't forget about it. If you don't, then I'm going to forget about it, and it will never be used again in battle. So Jira can use this for one time in battle, and it lasts about 3 rounds. And so you can use Jira's growth ability now that he matches you, except he turns basically into Godzilla.
And now, here's the thing. So, I'm trying to look up. Let's see.
There's no such thing as Godzilla stats. I am going to hone through shit.
I'm just saying that it depends on
I know what I can do.
Which incarnation of Godzilla you're talking about. Because in the most recent one, he's about 400 feet.
Okay.
So, is that what you're going for?
Yeah, pretty much.
Because his height ranges, so like if you wanna... I don't even have an ad blocker installed. Fuck you.
I was thinking just like the generic gray boy that was everywhere.
Let's see. What do you mean generic gray boy?
But there's a generic... Isn't there just like a generic gray Godzilla?
No.
Well,
I think she's talking about the one that you posted. The first one you posted.
The first one I posted?
Yeah, the one that you just posted of him on the
The
tail.
one with the tail slide?
Yeah.
Let me see how tall that boy is.
I mean, I know he's still tall, but
Oh, yeah.
he's nowhere near as big as the newest incarnation of him.
Let's see. So you have choices, Allie. There's one that's around like 50 to 70 feet tall. There's one that's around 260 feet tall. There's one that's about 320 feet tall. The 98 Godzilla, which nobody likes, was around
That was
230
a great
feet
movie.
tall.
I like the 320.
The 320, that would be... So for everybody's reference, that would be... Which one? Godzilla versus Destroyer. Which came out the year I was born, so perfect. Cool, so he's 320 feet tall. Dope.
Now, you have to remember, if you want to use him in battle, one, you have to take him. You have to take him on battles, and you have to be prepared to use him, because Jira is not a fighter. He is only a fighter in this form. He is a very lazy alligator-sized lizard. And he can only use it once per battle and can only be used for 3 rounds. So it's you have to use him and plan accordingly.
Okay. Cool, so we're just lumbering back.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a car floating next to us?
So, as you guys just, like, take off and go without even saying anything, Celeste is just staring at this hulking, like, thing just ransacking through Eden, and she goes, "Did he always do that?" She looks at Remy and River goes, "No, that's new." River looks at Remy.
My God, they've always been this size. Because in her mind, they have.
Insight check.
Honestly, if she did a memory check right now, if she did like a memory check, I guarantee you it would exactly represent what she just said. The dice do not lie.
So Celeste goes, "All right, well, let's go back. I guess they'll be there before us." And Shade is just staring and going, "Wow, I can't believe he left without me. And with a giant Godzilla monster."
It's not like I had a choice.
I mean, I guess he could have taken you.
Jiro was literally like, "Come on, Dad." So it takes about 30 minutes to get back to the house. Kind of just waiting for something to happen. So it's pretty quiet when everybody gets back. No one says... Well, okay, so, Oswald, you come back on a giant fucking Godzilla-like monster, and everyone's just staring at it in awe, and then the Godzilla monster shrinks. He, like, puts you down in his hand, like, very nicely, and then shrinks back into this alligator,
still fucking terrifying.
This like alligator-sized water dragon situation, and he goes, "New house is nice."
Yeah, we've been chilling here for a while.
"That's why I could not find you. You're outside the sewer systems."
Oh my God, he's been looking for us the whole time.
"Oh, I've missed you. Pearl has missed you too. She is just asleep. She has not been sleeping well because you were not around. So this is the most sleep she's had."
I just go back to the couch, to like basically my couch at this point.
Oswald's couch.
And then like I feel like what happens is like I sit down on the couch, Jira hops up on the couch and then like lays his head on my lap.
Yep.
And then Pearl is just like curled up somewhere nearby, just passed out.
Zach like walks over and he goes, "Whoa! Where'd the fucking lizards come from?"
These are my pets. I lost them for almost a year, like a little over a year actually, but I just found them again, and yeah.
Why is that one fucking huge?
Mutant shit.
Oh, yeah, you know what? That track. You know, that's going to be the answer for everything now. And he just walks away. Mutant shit. All right, that tracks.
Jade's going to come back and see, like, the Jira taking up the entire couch and be like,
So after 30 minutes of everybody, like, driving back from where they... from
wait.
Adam and Eve.
I have something that I want to do while we're in the car.
Yes.
While I'm holding Frank. I'm gonna...
Beep, 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 beep.
Yes, we have pets. I'm going to ask him.
That should be our next ad campaign. Does your D&D podcast or does your tabletop podcast have pets? Well, guess what? We got 3.
I'm going to ask him, Do you still have the numbers?
What? Excuse me?
It's usually 1 beep for yes, 2 beeps for no.
Okay.
Excuse me?
Whose numbers do you have? I'm gonna pop open the screen and just flip through and see who.
As you do that, you just hear it's the noises that Frank makes is as you're like scrolling through things.
This is question for you. Whose numbers do I have?
Roll for me.
Oh gosh. Which one do I go with?
I don't know. That's on you.
Let's go with Trusty. Just a D20, nothing else?
Here's D20, my man.
Okay, that's a 13.
13? All right, not too bad. All right. So you have 3 important numbers in there.
Okay.
Would you like me to keep them a secret, or would you like me to say them out loud?
You can just message me.
Okay. And I will give you more in depth on those other people when we're off the call.
Cool. Awesome.
So is there anything you would want to do with that, or you just wanted to know that information?
I just wanted the information. That's all that I wanted.
Okay, so do you just like close out of the app?
Yes.
Okay, when you close out, you just hear Frank go, beep, 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 beep.
That's all right.
And he just like cuddles into you, like into like the crook of your neck.
Okay.
He likes being warm, even though he's a robot.
Okay, and I will just like gently pet his head.
He purrs.
A robot that can purr. Awesome.
He purrs. He purrs. Yeah, so you guys make it back to the house. And it's really quiet, especially because that one guy said, hey, some big shit's going to happen. Everybody walks in, and Oswald, while you're watching TV, everybody like walks into the main room where you're at, and your movie stops. And it does like that buffering thing, except for instead of like the circle, it's like the like 5 dots where like one dot gets white and then they translate. And it's just like that thing where it looks like something's obviously loading. And your movie stops, and suddenly you see Edmund sitting in his chair, and he goes, "Hi, friends. It's lovely to see you again."
Oh, dude, is that a new chair?
This is Oswald. You.
I'm just asking because it looks kind of comfy.
No, you realize I'm not Peter, yes?
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you about the chair, because Peter would like fucking slap me upside the head.
Oh, okay, all right. Quite, yes. No, just not new. I didn't really get to talk to you last time because I was talking to the others.
No, I was taking a nap.
Yeah, I heard that you were having a date night with your girlfriend. That's nice. That's lovely. Where are the others? And as he says that, everybody walks in. So it's Remy, Michael, like a good 20 people from Revolution, just looking like annoyed.
Did you have to cut out the entire Wi-Fi to do this?
You see, you're quite new to this. Hello. I work for Peter. I'm one of his uppers, if he's like higher in the ranks, if you will. Remy, River, Michael, lovely to see you.
I'm gonna flip him off.
Oh, that's quite mean. All right.
And you got frustrated with me asking about your chair.
I don't get frustrated. I get headaches.
I feel that.
Remy, how are you? Lovely day.
Peace signs, because I don't trust bitches anymore.
Yes.
Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.
So you were given a message. You were given a message by one of our commanders earlier. Did you guys think of an actual end to that? Do you know if you guys are going to join our ranks, or what's exactly going on with that?
We didn't really discuss it yet.
Oh, lovely. Well, we can discuss it here. Yes.
I mean, we pretty much just got back, and I just got reunited with some old friends. So.
Yes, I see that as quite a large lizard. Oof. Can't stand the things, really. Scales freak me out.
I feel like at this point, Pearl's just gonna shove her face into the camera.
Just doing little tongue flicks at the camera.
Yeah. What is this?
Well,
is that a bitch I smell?
Peter would be here, you see, but he's off doing something rather important that you might see actually pretty soon. But I just need to hear from you guys, some friends, really. What's going on? What can we do here? So, what can we do to just kind of understand each other more so we're together in this situation?
I look at everyone around me and I'm like, all right, I'm not informed on any of this, but us joining you, whatever, blah, blah, blah. What if, and hear me out, you join us? Huh?
You see,
we got snacks.
There's a conflict of interest there.
As lovely as that sounds, no, I don't think that would quite work.
I was going to let you into my snack hole.
Well, we have plenty of food, and a lot of the stuff that comes out of that weird portal is very unhealthy.
I pull out an entire box of Oreos. I don't know what you're talking about.
Quite like that. Yes.
Jira eats an entire sleeve.
So your answer is a no, then?
I look around to everyone else.
River's like, I just got out of a shithole. I don't need to be put back into another.
That's pretty much where Michael's at too. No.
River and Michael fist bump.
Fuck you.
Yeah, Astoria was bad, but this seems like a weird pyramid scheme.
I just got out of jail, essentially, you see. I'm fucking no.
Jail. Yeah, that doesn't sound too great. No jails where we are. No. And you, Remy, I know how much you had in kind of relationship with Peter.
I'm gonna cock an eyebrow at her, what?
They dream fucked.
If I make a preview for this episode, that's going to be the preview.
They dream fucked.
My God, though, wouldn't that been a twist? If Peter somehow manages to sneak his way in and then just seduces one of us? Could you imagine? Could you imagine the drama? Oh my God! Now it's gonna happen.
Oh God!
I'm doing no romances. None.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So I just glare at Oswald as he says that, and I go, "We didn't mind dream fuck. He tried to have me turn in one of my friends." Go,
so you
Peter.
almost dream fucked.
Peter can eat a pile of dicks.
Oh, that's quite visual. All right.
So why don't you just go away and tell him what she just said?
All right. I will inform him about the decision. Do be careful out there. I do quite like you bunch.
Before you go, I mean, you're kind of nice. You can come over for like dinner if you want.
Yeah,
We like you, Edmund. We just hate the guy you work for.
It's a managerial thing. It's not like, you know, we don't like the business. Well, we don't like the business, but it's still a managerial thing, you know?
Have you heard of a little game called Monopoly?
Yes, it's quite annoying actually. I do
also, I do have a question. Is your business OSHA compliant? That's kind of important.
Yeah. We wanted to ask that. Are you getting health insurance?
Are you? Are you getting health insurance right now? Is health insurance even a thing 200 years in the future? Or is everything just scientifically made and everything in healthcare actually makes sense?
It is proven that the only companies that are still existent...
Everything else is fucked. Healthcare makes sense, though.
I feel like
Disney, Amazon, health insurance. Those are the only things that still exist from the past.
Yeah, that's fair. Disney and Amazon make up the entertainment industry, and everything else is just health insurance.
Netflix was killed off.
The great stream wars.
The wild time this stream wars. Crazy.
But yeah, are you getting health insurance?
The stream.
Does Peter give you paid vacation time?
I still remember when Netflix decided to nuke everything and it didn't work.
That's the reason why we had It's because Netflix couldn't handle one more person going to Disney Plus.
Netflix didn't want to get bought by Amazon, so they went out with the only way they knew how.
Mass world destruction. Oh my god.
Anyway.
I think our canon is a lot more entertaining sometimes.
Yeah. I think we should all just be group GMs. Everything we say from this point is canon, and it started with
chaos demons. There's a reason I call us all chaos demons.
Nah, everything we say from this point on is canon, and it started with Bebo.
Bebo, yes, I have it written down. Like, I wrote minimal notes, so when I come back to this in like 2 weeks, I'm going to be like, Bebo is God. Bebo is life.
All right, so you'll hear an announcement in the next probably 5 minutes. Then,
well, guess what? We're going to come up with an announcement in the next 2 minutes. So sorry. Announcement! Ding dong! Peter's an ass.
Good luck with that, love.
Again, if you want to come over for dinner, like whatever.
I don't feel like dying, Oswald. So maybe when all of this is cleared up, maybe.
Fair enough.
Does your boss decide your social calendar? That doesn't sound healthy.
Yeah, that's
You're
not like
the
a healthy
enemy!
work.
He hangs up.
That's the work-life balance over there is not pretty great.
No, it's not healthy. At least we provide health insurance and paid time off.
So last peeks around the corner and goes, we absolutely do not.
This isn't your house, Celeste!
No, but it's my organization, Remy.
Then you can go find a new house to live in.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
I turn to Oswald and I go, just for that, I'm taking away her vacation time in January.
I pull out, like, you see a pad of paper and a pen drop out of the dimensional rift, and I write it down, and underneath it says, like, official document.
Official Remy business.
Yeah.
And it has on there, like, a list
Remy
of random
Corp
things.
LLC.
Remy Corp LLC. The new rival in the health insurance game.
We have now become so fucking meta.
Were we ever not meta? I'm going to be very honest.
We've become the most meta there is.
Oh,
Okay,
boy.
so
That's a good place to end the episode, honestly.
No, I have something I have to do to end the episode on.
Okay, we'll
Okay.
put that part at the end of the episode.
Yeah,
I feel
it
like
will
after that, I just want to say Oswald shrugs, and then he kind of like he gets up and then like walks over to Shane and is like, "You want to just go take a nap?"
Right as you say you want to go just take a nap, Oswald, the TV turns on again. And no, it stays on no matter what the fuck you try. You
unplug it.
fucking did.
I unplug it.
The
It plugs itself back in.
hologram turns on of the other TV. I don't know what the fuck you want from me.
Unplug all the TVs.
I go down to the circuit breaker.
We turn off power to the house.
Look, Allie, we're not trying to derail you.
But we are.
We just fucking hate Peter. We want Bebo instead.
A giant hologram in the sky that you can't possibly fucking turn off. You fucking guys.
I magically produce an EMP grenade.
This shit wouldn't be happening if Bebo was still alive.
Give it about 3 days. We'll see what happens.
Okay, can I do this now?
Yes.
Or I'm gonna have to mute all of you.
Yes.
I feel like giant hologram in the sky is still more threatening, though. So go with
Oh
that.
yeah, please do giant hologram in the sky. Make him have fucking what is it? Those
So
robots
after
from
all the
Spider-Man.
shenanigans to turn him off, and just not listen to him, there's a giant now hologram in the sky that's just like a towering Peter. But instead of like seeing his face, he's back in that black cloak that he was in. In season 2 when that building blew up and we had to go for some reason take care of that shit when that wasn't our issue. Peter, a giant hologram Peter comes up.
Still trying to turn it off.
Yeah, that's fair. You just hear billowing over everywhere, and it sounds like it's coming from literally everywhere around you. Like it seems like it's echoing from every part of pretty much everywhere.
Really
and you
quick,
hear
one last slight derail. What are the
I fucking hate
trees
you.
saying about this?
Oh, wow, lights, wow.
Dope.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
making oxygen over here. Good job, Steve. Keep it up. Wow.
I point the remote at the trees and I try to shut them up.
Anytime you ask me to talk for any plant, it's just going to be some stupid fucking bullshit.
That's fair.
Okay. You hear a nice, smooth voice that you guys know very well by now.
Hello, citizens of the Sanctum Conglomerate of the Sterilized Cities. I am the dignitary for the movement you might have heard called evolution. My main purpose is to cut down those who think they are better, that think they are worthy of saying what happens to my people. Who are my people, you ask? Well, those you call a mistake, those who have the ability, those you've decided to sterilize to not mark your seemingly perfect societies. The ones you call mutants, I call gifted. Brothers and sisters, we must rise to take back what is ours and what is right, and we are here to start it.
And as you know, as he says, the Sanctum Conglomerate of the Sterilized Cities, you know it's not just Eden anymore. You know that this broadcast is going to every city now marked in the area that you guys know of the old United States of America. And all of a sudden, Peter fizzes out. And you see buildings, all except for Eden, because Eden has already been hit, my friends. Cities, the cities across the entire state line and state board, they have giant buildings explode. Another one explode. Another one, another city explode.
We will see you in Anchorage, my friends.
Hello, 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 friends. How are you? I hope you are having a good whatever day of the week you are listening to this on. It's Allie, your favorite game goddess. Wow. You know the deal. If you aren't already, how come? It's the funnest way to get in contact with your favorite podcast people. Follow us over on Twitter at dice_drop. Feeling a little bit spicy, go follow us on our Instagram at drop_talks. Sometimes we respond on there, sometimes we don't. It's a little bit more of a wild card. If you're feeling up for a gambling game, hop on over there. If you like what you hear and want to help support us, there is a variety of ways to do it. Crazy, I know. You can go to our Ko-fi and help donate and support us like that. There are even like cool special edition sticker packs over there. And fun Dice Drop limited edition pins that you can go and, scoop up. We also have memberships available. So, you can be like our friend Scarlett and become a member of one of your favorite actual play podcasts that isn't D&D. Wow, wild. Another way to support us is to hop on over to greenroninstore.com. Find a game, find some merch, find whatever your heart desires over there, and then help us out, help you out. Put in the promo code DICEDROP, all in caps, one word, while checking out, and guess what? It'll save some money on your purchase and on your fun hobby. It's fantastic. It's great. You can also help support us by going to our merch shop. Wow. Yeah, our merch shop. That is all going to be linked in the description below, but just wait, because there's another way to support us now, guys. So I know you like listening to our podcast, but did you know you could make your own podcast? So we are now part of the Zencastr Creator Network, which basically means, yay, Dice Drop Evolution is officially on a network. And because we're on their network, we have a gift for you if you are thinking of making your own podcast, getting into your own podcast, having a podcast with guests. Zencastr makes it easy for your audio. In fact, I'm recording this outro on Zencastr right now. It's crazy. You save up to 30% off on all of your recording and podcasting needs on one program where you can record and possibly edit everything you need. So yeah, I'll also be putting that link down below also. Remember, this is helping us out, helping you out. Maybe you want to get into a podcast. Maybe we'll listen to it. You want to know the easiest way to record that podcast that gives you the cleanest and best audio? Zencastr, baby. Hell yeah. So yeah, you can go check that out in the little description below. All right, guys, if you are wondering when the next episode's going to be, we will see you guys back here on April 8th. See you there. Bye. Roll a d20 for me.
Okay. I have to find my d20s because they got scattered. Which one do I want to use? My room is a fucking mess, dude. Come on. Who lives here?
It's 2022, Kyle.
They really need to clean their room. This is fucking disgusting. Fuck. I don't have anywhere to roll this dice.
Roll it on your dick. I don't know.
I will do it on my bed. Can you hear me still?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. That's a 19.